Hello everyone. So in this video we will see what kind of micro projects each team has to do. I have given the team members, that is roll number from 1 to 9, 10 to 19, like that. So in a team you have to prepare this micro project and submit its report. Besides this, what kind of certificate, what kind of title page, what kind of index you should attach to this micro project file, I will be sharing a separate video for that. But before that, you have to prepare these micro projects. Rule number 1 to 9, you have to prepare a report on aspects of body language. Now aspects of body language means what? You have to see what are the different kinesics or the aspects of body language. So what is meant by kinesics? Gestures, postures, eye contact, then facial expressions, silence, then you have noise, then you have whistles, you have artifacts. So all these aspects of body language you have to explain. In between, if you can incorporate some pictures and images that are really suitable, you have to make sure that each and everybody takes at least one aspect of body language like gesture, posture, and he or she works on it. Remember, you have to properly explain what the aspect is, what are the different meanings, the images, the importance in communication. Everything you have to incorporate. Remember, do not simply copy and paste from internet. Then roll number 10 to 19, prepare a report on technological or psychological barriers to communication. See, technological barriers and psychological barriers you have to prepare a report on. Psychological barriers are too many. So you have to find out what is meant by fear and how it affects the communication. What is meant by over enthusiasm, over excitement, and how it affects the communication. You have to identify what is meant by bias, Horn's effect, halo effect, and some technological barriers like jargon, technical defect. All these barriers you have to come up with. First of all, you sit together, identify how many technological barriers are there in communication, identify how many psychological barriers are there, and then distribute. For example, you are 9 in number, so if you get 18 barriers, barriers of technological barriers and psychological barrier, then two each you have to come up with. You have to come up with the example, you have to come up with the meaning, you have to come up with the solution to that. In that format you have to write down that, for example, fear is the psychological barrier. Because of the fear sometimes you don't speak up. So what is the solution for it? So you understand and make all of the readers understand what is meant by fear as a psychological barrier, how it affects the communication, and what could be the solution. In that format, with some examples, you have to explain and come up with the report. Roll number 20 to 28, listen a speech of a famous speaker of your choice and write the summary of the speech, highlight main points of the speech, write the moral of the speech or learning lessons from the speech. So you take any speaker of your choice. Only thing is that don't take any political speaker. On YouTube, n number of speakers are available. You select one speech. Remember, speech should not be less than 30 minutes. Remember this, rule number 20 to 28. Every individual should take, every student should take one speech. The speech should not be less than 30 minutes. It should be more than 30 minutes. So you listen, identify what, summarize the speech, highlight the main points that are there which the speaker is talking on, write the moral of the speech, what you learned out of it. And mostly if you listen to the speeches delivered by the TED speakers, that will be worth listening and worth learning, because you will get ample knowledge over there. Besides that, your readers will also get a lot of knowledge out of it. So this is a good micro project that you would be doing. Then rule number 29 to 37, conduct an interview of a person of your choice based on the following points. So you have to actually conduct it, record it in whatever language the person answers. You have to ask the questions in that language. It may be English, it may be Marathi, it may be Hindi, it may be Urdu, and record that particular interview. Show me that interview, and the same interview you have to uh, type down or maybe write down on your micro project, in your micro project file. So the points are: your name means the name of the person whom you are interviewing. Do you think English speaking is important in life? Why? Why not? His or her opinion, as it is you have to record, and as it is you have to write down in your micro project. Engineers should be good in English speaking, writing, and drafting. Do you agree with this statement? Why? Why not? You take the interview of even your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your teachers, anyone, but you have to record that particular interview, black and white or maybe colorful. You have to come up with that video, show it to me, and then you have to write down as it is whatever the answers given by that person. What is your definition of good engineer? So these four questions, every individual, 29 to 37, all of you, one by one, you take different interviews of different people. You have to write down that you have taken the interview of this and this person who stays here, his name is this, and then ask the questions, show me the recording also. Roll number 38 to 46. Read a small book. It may be a drama, novel, or a storybook, or watch a movie of your choice. Write its review with the help of following points. So you have to either read a small book, any novel, any drama, any story, or maybe you can watch any movie of your choice, Marathi, Hindi, English, and you have to write its review with the help of following points. Points would be title, characters, story or theme, moral of the story, which character you liked and why. So for example, if you watch the movie Bahubali, the first part, then you have to write down Bahubali the first part, the review of Bahubali, characters, what are the different characters over there one by one, then the story or the theme, what is the theme of that movie or that book, whatever book or movie that you read or listen, moral of the story, out of Bahubali what you learned, and which character you liked. It may be you like the character of Bahubali or maybe Kattappa, but you have to mention why you liked it. So this is a wonderful project that you would be writing on. Rule number 47 to 55. You have to prepare notes of a chapter of your choice from the curriculum of second semester. You have 5 to 6 subjects. You take only one chapter and prepare its notes. How to prepare notes, I have already given one video. See those, see that, watch that video and prepare your notes. Everyone, so 47, 48, 49 up to 55, you will take one chapter, whole complete chapter, it may be physics, chemistry, mathematics or whatever, and prepare the notes actually. Then roll number 55 to 66. Make PowerPoint presentation on 7 C's of communication, body language, barriers to communication, tips to become successful in job interview. So you have to take only one aspect. It may be 7 C's, it may be body language, it may be barriers to communication, it may be tips to become successful. You have to prepare the PPTs. First of all, show me the PPTs, and then you take the prints as a project and then submit it as a micro project. Without me telling you take the printout, you're not supposed to take the printouts. You have to show me the soft copy first of all in language lab, and then you can take the printouts of it. So this is what about micro projects and its topics. Every student has to prepare it individually as well as in team, and then you have to collect everybody's performance, file it together and submit the file. What kind of title page should be there, what kind of index, what kind of certificate, everything in next video I will be providing. And you have to submit these micro projects by 30 March. I'm giving you ample 1 month to complete this micro project. So I should see that you have taken ample efforts and sincere efforts, and they are reflected in your micro project. I wish you good luck. Thank you.